9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
Or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
Welcome to GUFON. Stupid. It's supposed to be serious. Welcome to GUFON. As I was trying to say when the mute button was on, this is the new GUFON. What is in here? It's never gonna leave me. I'm being pushed into being this old GUFON. I don't want to be the old GUFON. All right. Take 5. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. This is the new GUFON, serious GUFON, as we try to bring you all things paranormal. Not only UFOs, but, you know, we're into ghosts, spirits. Some people think those are the same. You know they're not. They're not. That's not what we're here to talk about tonight, though, is it? Tonight, I would like to talk to you about a little bit of politics. Nothing major. No, nothing major. It's just Biden gaffes and what do we got here? Oh, something from Space Force. There's a video, a 4-second video that's been going around, which has been misleading the public into thinking that a woman was dragged out of her car and slammed up against her car because she wouldn't get out of it. And you see a 4-second video of it. And when you watch the entire video, because people were claiming she needed wheelchair. She needed a wheelchair, ramp. She didn't have her walking sticks, all sorts of stuff. And we'll show you the full body cam. It's the reason I want to show you this, because in this day and age, we are being lied to constantly. And I don't know how many times we have to prove it, but I like to think of myself as someone who likes the truth instead of the truth being hidden and make false narratives. Truth will suffice. You don't need to make a video like this to create a panic in the street. You don't. Calm down. I'm calm. See, a little bit of the old me started leaking out. There's just a continual lie after lie after lie. Then I'll look into the SJW cringe moments. Yeah, we haven't talked about politics at all this week, so I think I'm going to spend 15 minutes tonight, and that'll be it. Praveen, I've got a great video from Praveen Mohan, or Mohan. Man, these are really good, too. These are good videos. He's okay. Yeah, he said it's good. I can play it. Then we'll get into Stephen Wolfram communicating with alien intelligence. Then we'll go back into fake news, and not fake news, but like face recognition video. What do they call that? Deep fake. There's a good one if you haven't seen it, about with Dr. Phil. I've got a magic video to show you, a doorbell cam footage. We could start the show with something very interesting. This comes from, we got to do the roll call. We still do that? Hold on. I thought I had it open. Oh, it's over here. And I'm going to be calm. I'm not going to, get angry if something's not working. All calm from here on out. Everything's good. We're going to have a real good time from here on out. No? Why? Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm looking for something. Oh, yeah, my show. I wanted the chat room. What am I doing? So I want to let you know that for now, there won't be any pre-show thumbnails. Just know I'm going to be here at this time. That's it. Yesterday's show broke tied the YouTube record. Yeah, tied our record, but we had 47 views that I looked on Facebook, and 52 on Twitter, where at the beginning of the week we had a big fat 0. Something's wrong. No? Everything's good? All right. We're still going to do roll call like old school style. Roll call! Alien Girl 111. Hey, how you doing, girl? Wreaking Havoc 215. What a great freaking interview he just did over at Dark Out with Paranormal. DHP. Really good stuffs. Really good stuffs. It's almost like deja vu. No, that was good. Great interview. I heard some things I didn't hear before. Always good when that comes out. God of Thunder and Lightning, welcome to GUFON, my friend. Waylon C. Waylon Jennings? No. Waylon C. Lisa Marie, what do you say? Be careful. She's got a wrench, everybody. Tranquility Base 69 and 1, how you doing? Coral Ann in the TV said, you said hello and you haven't left yet. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. DB Cooper 77. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, he's a DB Cooper. He jumped out of the plane about 40, 50 years ago, eh? He's still floating in the sky. Deep Thought. How you doing, DT? Gotta get my DTs. Zach, Diecast, Mansur, Hut 1. Daily Sask. President Rich, no, but I will run for governor in a few years. Canadian guy, what do you say up north there, mister? Tina, hi Sola, I see ya, I saw ya. Missy, low can you go? Know when to get there. Blue chicken, hey, Fraps Appuccino. Lori Oliphant in the house again with Arno Rademeyer. Brett Lewis made an appearance with Stu Gerson. Brett Lewis, there's a Zen Master Me 99-cent super chat. Dude, oh, I can't click on it, put it on the screen like I did yesterday. I like StreamYard, but what can you do, right? You go with what you need. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Well, that I saw. If I missed anybody, it's you. It's you. It's not me. Everybody will. Now, I don't go over to Twitter and I don't go over to Facebook. But let's take a look just for the halibut. I'll bring you with me. Want to come with? All right, come with me. Let's take a look together. Well, I'm going to play this funny video real fast. Go.
Holy fucking shit. Ma! Ma, come outside. There's a fucking moose.
Ma!
Or a buffalo or some shit. They're fighting. Where the fuck are you going? Ma! Holy shit.
What happened? What's going on?
Shit! This is some fucking National Geographic shit. Ma, call a fucking cops or the ASPCA. There's animals.
Call the ASPCA for wild, whatever, moose. It's a booth, Rich.
Fighting in the front lawns. Oh, shit.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Boots out front should have told you. What movie's that from?
Holy fucking shit.
That's a cool video right there. That is some National Geographic shit. What movie is that from? Sorry, folks. Park's closed. The boots out. Man, I keep messing up that line. Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Boots out front should have told you. John Candy. In Vacation. Hello, 1981's calling. They need your memory glands. What? Oh, damn it. Anyway, back to the show. So that was interesting. Made me chuckle a little bit. Two moose. Are they moose or are they meese? What's plural for moose? Mooses? It's moose, right? Like geese or geese. There's no gooses. There's no gooses. Hey, Rich. Hey, Jaime, what's up? No drink? Yeah, it's on your desk. Oh, here it is. Thank you. I want to remind you, you haven't taken a sip or nothing. We've got Chewbacca coffee tonight. This coffee, I'll tell you what, it'll make you roar after almost every sip, right? Let's try it. I'm serious. I'm not even joking. No joke. No, nothing. I knew it. Wow! That is great Chewbacca coffee. I'm going to try it. One more sip. And why doesn't it act... It lasts longer the more you sip. That is good stuff. And that's still hot. What? That's Chewbacca's song. He loves that song. Thanks, Jaime. Hey, anytime, Reese. What's that? I wasn't joking. How's that a joke? There's nothing funny about what I just did. That's Chewbacca coffee. How can I say... Fine. I digress. Whatever. Have you guys... You know what we have not done? I'm a little tickled. Who sent this to me? I think John did. Let me see. It's another John. Let me see. Oh, yeah. United States Space Force website. Check it out. I can't believe this. This is great. I haven't looked at it. I waited till we were here together. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Let's look at some videos. Make history. That looks like the actress. And it is. See, we can't play this. Can we? Oh, this is just Space Force stuff? Oh, that's right. You're right.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star...
You've seen it millions of years ago. Let's see if she says that.
You're looking back in time.
Same thing.
But I see the future.
Oh, what?
I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
You see your sister's ass. Oh, by the way, let me show you something funny. Oh, no, we're not allowed. Never mind. All right. So there's another video. Oh, this is all about the Space Force. This is beautiful. Nice website, huh? Remember this day? Watch Trump. Such a goof.
Well, thank you very much. This is a very special moment.
He's such a goof.
This is the presentation
Speak up there, old timer.
Space Force flag. So we've worked very hard on this, and it's so important from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive standpoint, from every standpoint there is. As you know, China, Russia, perhaps others started off a lot sooner than us. We should have started this a long time ago, but we've made up for it in spades. We have developed...
Spades? That's racist. Oh, I can't believe he's so racist. All right. These guys look very dapper, right? This is the Space Force signing, guys. This lady's great.
Have used space, but very few people realize how important space is to everything that we do, and that it's vulnerable. We need to up our game in space, and you've recognized that and built a force that will help to protect.
He did. He built the Space Force.
Our assets in space and deter aggressive action in space.
Let's talk about that real quick. Supposedly, this is just a signature signifying that we are labeling Space Force, which we've always had, not the secret Space Force. Don't confuse this with the secret Space Force by any means. We've already had it. I know you're going to say, well, Russia had Space Force and China already did. In the 90s, Russia did. We're the third. No, I believe we were already up there. There are bases on the moon. And there's UFOs seen all the time. This is the new GUFON, right? Got to think, like, there's no more critical thinking. Is that what they call it? What is it? This? That has to go out the window for the new GUFON to succeed. Wouldn't you agree? Right? It has to go to the wayside. Because I have to be more open-minded and say these things so you guys like it. Nobody likes a smart aleck. Nobody wants a smart guy. Nobody wants to know the truth. That's why I'm being this way. This isn't an act. There's UFOs up there. On the dark side of the moon, they never show it to you. You don't know what you're talking about. Did somebody put a spell on me? Why would you say that? No, nobody put a spell on me. What does that mean? Brainwashed. Oh, I've been brainwashed. Yeah, they brainwashed me. I'm now a paid government shill to give you disinformation. I'm going to tell you there's UFOs on the moons. That's right. On the moons. All of them. Phobos, too. Phobos, it's got the monolith. Yeah, couldn't be a rock. That couldn't be a rock. Right? There's no way that could be a rock. It's too tall. This is new. Get used to it. Look, those dots in the sky, you know, the ones that we can't, those are UFOs. They're not balloons anymore. No, I can't do this. I can't. How can I do this? I can't. I'm trying. It just doesn't feel right coming out of my mouth. Okay, I figured it out. See, it's different when you practice this off camera, the new mindset. You know, I'm here 52 years stuck in this mindset. The last 16, I've really changed. In the last 3 years, I've changed. So I have to find out, maybe there isn't a moon base. Maybe there is. How's that? Is that better? Space Force, it's not going up there to protect our satellites. Maybe it is. But it's also protecting them from UFOs, aliens. See, that doesn't sound right either. I don't think we can protect ourselves. Who says this shit? Who says this and gets away with it? People say this? No, they don't. This is the first time anybody's ever said that. It's not, I know. I don't buy it. I have a hard time buying it. I'm going to have to buy it. I'm being told in my earpiece that keep going and believe more. I'm going to tell them what you're telling me. God. The teleprompter's not working. I can barely hear this guy in my ear. I had to take this one out. What are we doing? Watch this. I almost joined because of this video. Not really.
Some people look to the stars and ask, what if? Our job is to have an answer. We have to imagine what will be imagined. Plan for what's possible while it's still impossible. Maybe you weren't put here just to ask the questions. Maybe you were put here to be the answer. Maybe your purpose on this planet isn't on this planet.
Wow, they are really thinking big, aren't they? Did you see what they did in that video? Man. Total subliminal bullshit right in our face. Nobody even knew. They said, you have a reason. You're put on this earth for a reason. You're not here because you evolved and popped out of the womb and created yourself through your environment and upbringing. Nah. You were put on this earth for a reason. What do you think happens during puberty? Oh, your hormones kick in. Yeah, I know. You know what else kicks in? why a lot of girls and guys at that age get a little crazy. They're not used to the chemicals or the aliens. Which one? Aliens that are going in their body. It's not a hormonal thing. It's the alien DNA kicking in. You've already grown as much as you're going to grow as a human. And then the alien DNA kicks in. That's the hormonal part. That's that. You capiche? You gotta let your human grow. You gotta let your human body grow. Let it get strong. Then about 14, 15, boom, they turn on that alien implant. Whole bunch of shit goes through your body. Now you're thinking. See? Has anybody ever said that before? I don't think so. I'll bring that shit on Spaced Out Radio tonight. That's right, we're having a round table over at Spaced Out Radio. Anyway, I thought the nice videos here would be a treat from Space Force. I didn't even watch them. Nope. Space Pitch Day. Nah. Multi-domain. Oh.
So our operators are obviously the best in the world today, but they interface with their satellites, some of which can be 22,000 miles above the Earth's equator, through a computer screen, and it's frequently a text-based computer screen. So it's hard for them to envision the battle space within which their satellites operate. So using the tools like virtual reality, they can put themselves in that battle space, sitting on the very satellite that they're controlling, and then they can turn as they wish and look at where other satellites are relative to them, and then they can start to ask questions like, what is that other satellite doing? Why is it so close to me? What should I do in response to that? And it gives us an intuitive feel for the battle space that we've really been challenged to create for our operators when dealing just through a text computer screen. What are those things causing problems for our space operators that we can find rapid development opportunities to solve? And so here at Catalyst Campus, we've created a...
Do you see this shit? They don't even give you an opportunity to click on this here because they put the number 7 in the way. What a dumb, dumb thing. You know, that's coming from the government. They built this site. Right? How do I make it bigger, you pricks? You can't do it. It's just not going to work. Let's go back. Go back. So if we go to the home page, you can check out all this stuff. Photos, locations, news, all sorts of things on this fairly nice website. I thought it was a lot better, but it seems to not want to let you widen that screen. Anyway. Oh, look at this. Leadership, letters to the force. You can write a letter to them. Space Force Roadshow with Co-19? Okay. Oh, you got to be. What a dirty, slick. You are accessing a government information providing. Screw you. Absolutely not. Roadshow video. That's all I wanted to see. Screw you. You know, that's bull. Well, that takes care of them. All right. So I said I was going to play a little bit of fake news. And the reason I want to play this is because some of you don't have time during the day to see the reality that's in front of you because you're working, then you got the family, and then you're here or whatever for a couple hours, maybe while you're working out or running or building a shack. I don't know. But this is what I said earlier, the full body cam footage of the 4-second video of the woman being ripped out of her car. You are going to see this and you're going to be like, oh no. Right, so here we go. In 3, 2, go. And there's offensive stuff being said. I'll be right here. They noticed his vehicle suddenly activate its turn signal and turn onto the 700 block of Powell Street. When officers made the same turn in their squad car, the vehicle quickly pulled over and parked. The officers were checking in with a group of people up ahead. After everything, officers run the plate, then it shows the vehicle is supposed to be a 2003 Saturn sedan. There is audio. It's just not on yet because look at this. Now you get to see when the officer brakes, turns on his microphone, the lights, the siren, the whole thing. This is unbelievable. But the only video you see that's out there, now that this is out there, is 4 seconds of when he pulls her out of the car. But watch what happens before then.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Your license plate comes back to a Saturn, not an Acura.
Yeah, I do. How are you?
No.
You come to an Acura.
She said, yeah, do.
Maybe you should look it up again.
I didn't run it. My partner did.
Oh, well, you need to run them again because I went to the currency exchange. I got them changed months ago.
When did you get them changed? Go
What you really pulled me over for? What,
I just explained that to you.
Why your lights on? I'm parked. Why your lights on? I'm parked.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Boy Young 74112 coming back on a black Saturn sedan on a black Acura SUV.
What can y'all do to a parked
Okay,
car?
thanks. Well, you're sitting in the roadway for one. Two, your car smells like weed.
I'm parked.
I don't care. You're still in a public road.
Because I parked my car? So go pull everybody else over because...
No. We're going to start with your driver's license.
Let me say something real quick. What I don't like about this video is the only reason they pulled her over, right, was because when they came around and made the U-turn, she pulled over real quick. They had no reason to really run her plates. Let's see, I didn't get to read this. The officers were checking in with a group of people up ahead. After everything checked okay, they ran the plate in this vehicle, whatever that means. See, I think they profiled this woman. I think she has a right to be pissed. She wasn't driving. She was just sitting there. There's nothing illegal about what she did. Yeah, it's definite profile. They had a feeling, but you can't go on hunches. I mean, if you have a hunch, maybe watch her for a while. See if she's driving erratic or whatever. I don't know. It's something... It just ain't right about this video, but it's her fault what happens next, of course. Makes me a little upset. Because I think he profiled her.
Because I parked my car? So go pull everybody else over because...
No. We're going to start with your driver's license.
Yeah, by law, she has to give her license, so... She's screwed.
Can I see your driver's license, please?
No, sir.
Okay.
Because you didn't pull me over.
I have you detained right now because your registration doesn't come back to your car.
Can you go
to the car because now you're under arrest.
But why did he run her plates? He had no reasonable, articulate suspicion to run her plates. She wasn't doing anything wrong. I don't like this.
Arrest. Step out.
You can't arrest.
Step out.
Don't touch me.
Step out.
Please don't touch me.
Step out of the car. You're under arrest.
Please don't touch me.
Step out of the car or I'm going to pull you out of the car.
You know, I'm down the street and the cops supposedly pulled me over. I'm parked. I literally parked my car before they even tried to get behind me. And now this man trying to pull me out the car.
Get out.
So what?
You're under arrest.
He said I'm under arrest.
Get out.
So what if she pulled over and parked her car? You're allowed to do that. What if she had to make a call?
Get out of the car.
I'm down the street.
Miss,
from the house.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
Okay.
Get out.
You want me to get out my car?
Yep, I do. Get out. Get out or I'm going to pull you out.
Heard me?
He property.
Okay. All right, we're done. Get out. Get out.
Don't fucking
out.
touch.
Get
Why
out.
you pull me out my car?
Get out.
Why you pull
You're
me?
under arrest. Now get out.
Oh, JB.
Get out. Okay, this is how we're going to do this, okay?
So you're arresting me for what?
Obstructing a police officer.
I didn't even do shit to you.
When I have you detained lawfully.
I'm a parked car. You sound stupid. You sound
And you
dumb
refuse
as fuck.
to identify yourself.
To a parked car?
No, to a police officer asking
My
you to
car's
identify
parked.
yourself.
Why are you even bothering me?
You're parked on a street.
A street? Do you see that car is parked? That's fucking parked. You know how dumb you sound? You sound stupid as fuck.
Sounds stupid.
I'm fucking parked, sitting in my
I agree. I totally agree.
car. That shit's retarded.
All right, that's a nice speech.
I'd be pissed
dumb.
too.
Okay.
Dumb as fuck, bro. Stupid ass shit.
All you had to do is provide your driver's license to me.
No, I didn't because you didn't.
Yeah, you do. Because you're sitting in a car.
A parked car. You sound stupid.
Did you hear my dispatcher?
The fuck?
Did you hear my dispatcher?
Did you hear me? It's parked.
Are you just gonna keep yelling at me?
Yep.
Okay.
The fuck?
When my dispatcher ran the plate, including my partner, he said it comes
Well,
back
y'all
to a
need
black.
to run it again because
He
I
said
got
it
it
comes back to a
changed.
black Saturn.
Well, you
Okay.
need to run it again.
Well, we ran it twice.
No, you didn't.
When did you get it changed?
The fuck? When I got this car, I got it changed.
When did you
and
get
that was
it?
months ago.
Okay, well, explain it to me.
Go look it up.
We just did twice.
The fuck? No, you didn't. You
So this is why, you see, this is the problem that CNN and MSNBC and other channels, probably Fox too, they don't show us these parts. They only show the part where the woman gets pulled out of the car. Ripped out is, yeah, I saw it. But he asked her 20 times, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. You know, there's something wrong with what they did, but I don't think we're seeing everything. But she's not really, she's not truthful, though.
What's with you?
You sound stupid.
What's with the attitude?
The fuck? Because you're retarded.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a parked car, bro.
Okay.
You don't pull over a parked car, go pull over some other car. Fuck, you sound stupid.
All right. Well, she was charged with 1 count of obstructing. She also received citations for improper display of a registration, failure to notify Secretary of State of address change, operating uninsured motor vehicle. They later learned from a family member that the license plates came from another vehicle Ajani Lavos had. That vehicle is a 2003. Oh, so she just took it off the 03 and wanted to drive this car instead. And put it on. Yeah, I can't read what that says. Over the past 24 hours, a video has been widely posted on social media of an Aurora police traffic stop occurred Thursday. Video posted on social media shows a woman being removed from a vehicle by Aurora police officer. The 4-second video only shows an extremely short portion of the traffic stop and doesn't provide any information. A false narrative began to spread. She said that people were saying there were false claims that the woman did not get out of the vehicle because she could not walk and requires the use of braces, a wheelchair, and a walker. In fact, the woman walked on her own throughout the incident and never tells the officer of any pre-existing conditions or injuries. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, what happened? Then I think 20 times, I don't know. Anyway, that's false. That's what's been going on, and that just rolls right into the other stuff we have here. Did we do the party? Let's do that last. Here's some Joe Biden. Now, the reason I only play this, it's not to make fun of. This is not that. I feel bad. My father has Parkinson's, so I'm not making fun of Joe Biden. But there's a problem if he wants to be the president of the United States, and I think it's important enough to show a couple of minutes of this video why that's not good. I think you know already, but...
Joe Biden. We know there's something wrong with his brain.
Oh, this is the body language of Joe Biden. Oh, this might be interesting. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Okay.
We don't know what it is. It could be a number of things. There's just something wrong. It affects memory. It affects his cognitive abilities. So we're looking at him just at the beginning of this clip. He's got stress. He's got stress in his eyes. They're all squinted in. He's looking confused. His mouth is agape. Stress.
And you could stop a video anywhere and make anybody confused. Shit, pause me halfway through this. I'll look confused.
confused.
I want you to meet Kristen
But he
Szymanski.
does. You see the way he turns? He turns like an old man turns. Look, there's nothing wrong with getting old. I'm there. I'm almost there. But I want my president to go like this. What's that? Not like this. Careful, careful, careful. That's what it looked like, man. He does look older. Like, he's aging in dog years.
I want you to meet Kristen Szymanski. She works for a family-owned chocolate manufacturing company in Dunmore. She's a Democrat. Kristen, welcome.
Good evening. My mother was diagnosed with multiple myeloma 2 years ago at the age of 66. The cost of her care has been astronomical. However, my family has been fortunate.
So you see him look over to his left, just briefly. Someone is helping him. I don't think it's a teleprompter. I do believe it's an earpiece. And he may actually have two of them in. Now, for this earpiece to work, for someone with the condition of whatever it is he has, it's got to be something that can read his body language and knows him intimately so that they can go, oh, he's struggling. Let me finish that sentence. It's also been practiced. And you are going to see moments of when that happens. Because Joe isn't that far gone. He's gone because he's always been kind of off.
That both she and my father had long careers at good companies that afforded them the opportunity to save for retirement, which is helping to pay for.
He can't even have a nice smile. You know, he's just angry.
For her care. Mr. Vice President, what is your plan to make health care affordable so Americans don't need to drain their savings when care is necessary?
So you see that breath come in. I'm about to give my answer. He has not really looked anywhere at this moment for listening. And he's not, when you look at someone and they're listening to something, they have to take their focus off of the person in front of them so that they can focus on the person that's in their ear. Now you can look above their head, to the side of them, on the other side of them, and it seems like they are still looking at that person. But we didn't see him switch. So we can say with some confidence that who's ever on the other end isn't speaking to him for this answer.
First of all, in the middle of this pandemic, what's the president doing? He's in federal court, trying to do away with the Affordable Care Act. 100 million people with pre-existing conditions like your mom would not have to pay more for their insurance under now. But guess what happens if in fact, he wins?
So now we're hearing the stuttering. And because they cut away, we can't actually see what's going on. Stuttering is a sign that there's a struggle going on to get the words out.
That's number one. Number two, what I would do is make sure that we reinstate the Affordable Care Act, number one, and add a public option to that Affordable Care Act.
Wait a minute. I think we can see where he was looking. So if Joe Biden looks this way when he's trying to get answers, something, and I think I saw, hold on, over here, hold on.
Pre-existing conditions like your mom would not have to pay more for their insurance under now, but guess what happens if in fact he...
So he would be looking somewhere here. Is it these people he's looking at? Because he doesn't, you know what I mean? He's looking in this direction. Looks like a satellite dish on top of a van over here. Maybe it's these people that are feeding him the information, or they're in a parked car, probably over here. That's what I think it is. This is where he looked. I'm pretty sure of it, to get his answers. So they're in that van with the satellite dish on top.
Under now, but guess what happens
right there.
if in...
There it is, satellite dish, truck. There's the thing in front of the dish. That's it.
In fact, he wins.
So now we're hearing the stuttering. And because they cut away, we can't actually see what's going on. Stuttering is a sign that there's a struggle going on to
I want
get
to
the
get
words
to the
out.
good one here.
That's number one.
Let's just go up here and finish this. Oh, come on, Rich. God, he talks forever. I think it's here.
Of the bill they're going to receive. They're afraid of what's going to happen. And with your mom, it's a different, multiple myeloma is a difficult disease to care for. And that's why one of the things I've done,
When he says one of the things I've done, someone's speaking to him. And then he looks down because remember, if you have to listen to someone, you cannot focus in on the person in front of you. You have to go inwards so you can hear the individual that's talking. And then he goes into, oh, I'm going on too much. and he switches gears.
Going on too much about cancer, I apologize, but
and also she sat down and it threw him off. He didn't understand what was happening. It's like somebody's in his ear and it doesn't look like anybody's in his ear. It would have to be this one. This one looks like it's got nothing in it. Well, they do have very small ones, which I think they can hide now. I'm pretty sure the government has the best of the best.
One of the things that I strongly believe is we have to be in a position.
So I apologize. I'm going on too much about cancer. So he knows how to cover up his gaffes. Again, not a monkey in a corner. He knows how. Apparently, he just needs guidance.
Choo-choo,
he knows this
choo-choo.
is a job. Now, whether he agrees that he needs help or not,
Choo-choo.
I don't know. He's obviously accepting it. Someone's speaking to him, helping him get through.
Mr. Vice President, Bob Woodward asked President Trump about white privilege and whether or not he benefited from it. And the president said, no, I don't feel that way at all, and sort of mocked Bob Woodward. Do you see ways that you've benefited from white privilege?
Sure, I've benefited just because I don't have to go through what my black brothers and sisters have had to go through, number one. But number two, grow up here in Scranton. We're used to guys who look down their nose at us. We're looked at people who look at us and think that we're suckers.
So is he?
And no matter how much this guy thinks people were looking down their nose at him, he's still a white guy in America. It's not the same, you schmuck. Anybody who believes it. Anyway, you get the idea. He's talking to somebody in his ear. It's in one of the ears. That's that. I can't. Here's some SJW cringe compilations, and we'll be done with the politics stuff.
Posted something without
I like to think that I am not very smart. I'm smart, but I don't think I'm brilliant. I think where I exceed at is common sense. Common sense. And when I hear what the left says about the right and the right says about the left, I don't know about you guys, but don't you feel like the left side's always lying about something? Always trying to lie. And no, I don't know what they plan on doing for the American people in the next 4 years other than the Green New Deal, hate white people, and live in a society that what do you call it? What do you call it? I don't know. I'm invisible right now. It's just... Well, anyway, this is why this is interesting to me. Because I don't understand how people can't see the lies. Nobody has ever been able to show me Trump's racist. He hates women. He hates Latinos. And that, when he wanted to put up the wall... then the other Democrats who were bitching about him putting a wall up, they live behind a gated community. You know what I mean? Nancy Pelosi said Trump didn't act fast enough, and then she, with the corona, and then she's down in Little Japan or whatever they call it. She's getting ice cream. I mean, it's just a totally different way of thinking. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm wrong on everything. Is that possible? Could it be possible? I'm imagining it, that I don't see things the right way. Like Jesse Smollett. It started pretty much with him, don't you think? Really, when everything kind of exploded. He lied about being attacked. And they let him go. Because he knew the Obamas and that judge and all that shit. Remember, folks. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Boop. And that's why I find this interesting. I think it's ridiculous. I don't like the way the left thinks. I don't understand it. Everybody knows that these riots are bullshit based on lies, on thugs and gangsters and wannabe criminals. It's a joke. Yes, there's innocent people who've been killed, and that's because the left side blew it up and made it seem like there was police brutality when there really wasn't. Yes, there's racism. Yes, there's profiling. That's life. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you don't defund the police. You give them more money. Now cops are getting whacked just for being outside, not doing anything. They're sitting in their patrol cars, pop, 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 for a false narrative. Look, I'm sorry that there's racism in America. It's racism all over the world. People just won't get along. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people can't just let people be. You don't like somebody because of the color of their skin? Dumbest thing I ever heard. It doesn't make sense. What if I got really tan? Would you hate me later? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I never understood racism. We're human. We're all human. There's different variations of humans. Well, if you look at the ocean, the sharks eat the little fish. Dude, are you stupid? Somebody used that analogy. I'm like, they don't even know. They're not even self-aware, you schmuck. We can think and reason. I think we reason. Anyway, that's why I find this video. Woke SJW cringe compilation. Just a few to get us by.
Posting anything about
why can't we all just get
Black Lives
along?
Matter.
That's what I'm saying.
It's incredibly hurtful.
There you go. If you post about anything else and it has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, screw you. You're a bad person. You got married? Screw you. Your kids.
Yeah, now there's this thing on Twitter. If you don't post anything, if I posted UFOs are great, but I didn't put I support Black Lives Matter, people will get mad at me. I'm too small of a following ship for that to happen, but it's happening.
He's having his first birthday and you want to post a picture of the cake all over his face? Screw you. You're a bad person. The only thing that matters is BLM, obviously. I'm Tyler Zed. Welcome to Zeducation. Welcome to another episode of Zeducation. Today we're going to have a little fun, again, reviewing some of my favorite SJW meltdowns, some of the virtue signaling out there, all of it in the name of justice, the world's newest religion, social justice. If you cringe, you win. It means you have an ounce of common sense, an ounce of logic left in your brain, and you know that this behavior is not helping anybody. But before we get to these meltdowns, as always, please subscribe to this channel and please click the bell for notifications.
That's right,
when
DB.
new videos are uploaded. Now, on to some of my favorite
right.
moments from the past couple months in the social justice movement.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Strong language. Put your kids away.
I know this is what Trump supporters wanted, because standing up for Black Lives Matter put me in a place online to be seen by millions of people. The job that I had worked really hard to get.
Did you see this? Anybody? Oh my God, she's blaming Trump's. Oh wait, you got just listen.
And meant a lot to me. Just called me and fired me because of everything. I don't know if everyone's seen, but it's been circulating a lot. My Black Lives Matter TikToks were picked up by conservatives and spread and shared, and people were demanding that I be fired, which I just got. My job that I worked really hard for.
If you did not see this story, this girl who was a Harvard student got fired and lost her internship or whatever because she made a TikTok saying that she was going to stab people. And
she's going to start stabbing Republicans. She got angry, made a video. That's what they do. Remember, what's her name? If you see a representative out in a restaurant or out getting gas, you go up to them and create a crime. You tell them you don't want them here. You tell them you don't like them and create a crime. Maxine Waters.
And now she is deflecting blame. Personal responsibility, non-existent.
Trump supporters took my job away from me.
I mean, how could we? I say we. I am a Trump supporter, and I don't care if people know it. Only because the other side. Hey, I almost voted for Hillary. I couldn't vote. I almost voted. I don't like vote. I don't believe in it. I think it's all fixed. I think Trump was made to be president. I think so. So they could put this in order, what's happening now, and blame it on a Republican while he's... Because, I mean, Hillary was supposed to win like the biggest landslide, right? It started off that way. I just... Man, it is weird. It's a weird world we're living in, man. Nothing makes sense, especially this year.
Bitch ass motherfucker, fuck that bitch. He a little bitch and he racist as fuck. I was for black owned businesses. Black lives matter. You a little bitch, Trump. Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you, bitch.
Are there any Trump supporters with videos like this? Saying, screw you, Biden. Screw you, Kamala, whatever the frig your name is. Kamala, camel hair, camel toe, whatever.
Yes, that deserves a slow clap. The resistance. That's the resistance, everybody. Woo! Yeah. Uh-oh. The Instagram models are back. Oh, no. Never waste an opportunity. Just doing it for the gram. Doing it for the gram. And speaking of doing it for the gram, just, doing it for the gram. Say his name. George Floyd.
My God, how embarrassing. That guy has to have that tattoo on him. For a guy who put a gun up to a pregnant woman's stomach. Yeah, great. Just great. Anyway, that's enough for tonight on the... I know, I spent 19 minutes. I've got a really cool video to break up the monotony. I can't figure out how this guy did this trick. This has got to be one of the... Now, I know there's got to be camera foolery going on
so
here.
much. Okay. So, I'm going to ask you to toss me in the air.
Hold on, because it takes him a few minutes. It's a 3-minute video, but I'll just play it.
And I'm going to flip. Wait, with the jump rope, okay?
So we toss you, like,
yes.
We push you up.
Can you give me the blindfold, please? Thank you. All right.
I don't know
Getting
how
ready?
Awesome.
You guys are good? Yeah, but
Wait, don't go. Don't go.
This is where I think a camera change comes in. I think something happens here because he's going to jump rope in the sky. Now, this whole video, don't forget to watch back here. See if you can see a harness, because I never did. I never, ever see strings, a harness, or anything around this guy. This is wild. I know it can be done with a lot of work, having to cover up all that shit. But right here, I think something happens. Watch.
Yeah, you should move that. That's a good idea.
Oh, now the camera's off of him.
You're like literally gonna hurt yourself.
I'm losing my grip.
Oh, can you move the grip over there too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's make sure he's safe.
So I think that may be when they connected the harness onto him.
Okay, are you ready?
Go for it.
Press it on the side.
Move everything from the back, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
It didn't make sense for her to move that. You know what I mean? She doesn't know what's going to happen. So why would she move it?
Just make sure. Is there anything else? What about the pot? Nope, we're good.
So we're supposed to throw you up in the air.
Stand back here and like have your arms out, ready to catch him. Okay, I think you're
You good? All right.
No, don't go yet. Can you
That's bad acting. I'm telling you, that's bad acting.
That's how.
Are we ready? Or are we going to do this?
Stop wiggling.
Now, what she's going to do here makes absolutely no sense.
You need some protection here.
Yeah, I'm trying to be stable as much as I can. What are you doing with this towel?
Tighten up your abs and stay stable.
So is that supposed to catch
Just
him?
Don't stay under the thing.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm losing my grip.
What happens when they cut away or turn around? Something's going to happen. They're going to put something there. It's all part of this. They've already harnessed them up somehow. Then they're going to come back and do it again. There's got to be a hole in this. I don't know. Then they just take it out and post-edit, I think.
Get on some cushion.
What if they drop me?
That's not much cushion. They're strong men. They're not going to drop you.
So how do we know when?
So,
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to count to
All right,
3.
you go.
You guys, toss me in the air.
On 3.
When I
Why not put a towel in the back? Oh, yeah, she's standing there.
Do that. We're gonna move away, okay? Just move away your head, please. Just a little bit like that, so I don't want to hurt you. And I'm gonna go.
Do you want me to shoot you? Do you want me to shoot you from here, or do you want me to shoot you from farther away?
Yeah, you're gonna. You can go a little farther. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Now watch how far he goes away.
Okay. Hey, will you move this chair? Like back all the way over here?
Yeah, go ahead. Walk over there.
Okay. Don't go yet. I want to get in place.
Why is he going way back there?
Okay.
You ready?
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. On the count of 3.
But watch.
You stay by.
I don't know how they do it.
1, 2, 3. How does it look?
Oh my God.
Amazing. Yeah. But wait for it. Let's do it. Be stable and.
See, because I don't see anything behind him. Right here, it may look like there's something. Watch. He's about to do a flip.
That was something, yeah.
I don't know how they did it. It's got to be all camera trickery for that. There was some things that happened that I didn't appreciate. Well, we're in hour number 2, and I want to thank you all for coming over to the new GUFON. I'm glad that you're able to see that there is a serious side to what we do here from now on, and no more jokes. I want to thank Wreakin' Havoc 215, Sputnik 57, Blue Chicken for joining in. Zach, I said hello. Stan the Man. How you doing? Stan the Man Stasiak. Remember that guy? Rick's Realm. Could be, yeah, that 2 R's are better than 1. Darren Bach or Bosch. Welcome to the show, DB. FAP's in the house. Thanks for checking in, man. GameVet02. Me too. YouTube. Lunar Sparkles made it in. How you doing, Nathan? Nathan Allen. I said hi before. Yes, I know. Zenmaster Me, Kelly Lewis, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And we're going to get to hour number 2 now. Canadian guy, what's up, man? I don't know if I said hi, but what the hey, hi. And everybody else I can't see on Facebook, Twitter, DLive, and Periscope. We are now at 5 different locations, and we had a new record last night that just... Well, we tied the YouTube record for viewers, and with all the other people watching, it was fantastic. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And anything you want to know that's... Oh, I forgot to fix the About section on this channel, and the new video will be tomorrow. That's definitely going to happen. If you want to help support GUFON, you can go into the link, into the description of any show, and you can see the links at the bottom, and you can donate there. So, this is so cool. I really enjoy Praveen Mohan. This is a 10-minute video. I wish I could play the whole thing. But the first 3 minutes, it's going to hook you. This is Ravana's giant feet found in Sri Lanka. Sigiria's reptilian secret. I don't know, maybe we'll play it all. Here we go. In 3, 2, go.
Today, we're going to look at a very strange structure known as Lion's Paws in Syria. Syria is a giant rock with a flat top. This place is also known as Ravana's Palace, located in Sri Lanka. When you start climbing Syria, it's usually a series of stairs with almost no place to rest.
This is crazy.
But there's one flat area in between where people rest halfway before going to the top.
Wow.
This is a very interesting place because it shows something bizarre. 2 giant paws of a strange animal. These are giant feet. I've not seen anything like this before. I mean, this is huge. You can see how small I look when compared to it. Each paw is at least 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide. I mean, it's impossible not to think of the giant legs of the Sphinx at the Great Pyramid of Giza. What's even more strange, Sri Lankans do refer to this as lion's paws or lion gate, which is similar to the modern Egyptians' claim that the Sphinx is also part lion. But are these really lion's paws? Look at the large nails. It's quite clear that this is not human. It looks like the claws of a fierce animal. The details are fantastic. There are two curves made where the nails meet the flesh at the end. If you look carefully, there is a little toe as well. So there are 3 bigger toes and 1 small toe in each leg. In Sri Lanka, they are popularly known as lion's paws or lion entrance because many experts claim that these toes belong to a lion. But this is absolutely wrong. These are not lion's paws. Lions do not have 4 toes, they have 5 toes. Other similar mammals like tigers also have 5 toes, not 4 toes. The ancient builders clearly showed 3 large toes and 1 small rudimentary toe or a pinky toe. So what animal do these toes belong to? Ancient reptiles had 4 toes. They mostly had 3 large toes and 1 small toe. Let's take dinosaurs, for example. You're looking at the
You've got to be kidding me.
Toes of a T-Rex. He has 4 toes, 3 large ones and 1 tiny one.
What?
Look at the similarity. Pay attention to the rough scales on his ankle. The ancient builders have even tried to show the scales in Syria.
Look at that. You can see it right here in this high-def 1080p.
Lines made on the structures as well. These represent scales. This definitely represents an ancient reptile. What is that powerful reptile?
7 million? Why did he say he had 7 million subscribers? 903,000? I guess that's his goal. Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted.
What is that powerful reptile? None other than Ravana himself. Now, Ravana is said to be the greatest king of Sri Lanka, so great that Sri Lanka's first satellite was named Ravana. Sigiriya is also known as Ravana's palace. But how can Ravana be a reptilian? How can he have legs like this? But when we look at ancient texts, strange details start to appear. First, Ravana was not fully human. Only his father was human. His mother was a completely different species.
That sounds like Aquaman to me.
Perhaps a reptilian.
Come on.
When Ravana was born, he had the qualities of a hybrid species. In the Western world, these hybrids are called Nephilim. In some ways, he was human. In other ways, he was not human. He was superhuman. For example, it's well known that he was a giant. He was about 10 feet tall. But Ravana showed other reptilian characteristics. He was capable of shape-shifting. He could modify his appearance and deceive others. He could.
That sounds like technology that they had, right? But how would we know? We wouldn't even know. This is a great video. I'm going to play another halfway. I'll go 30 more seconds.
Also become invisible by blending with the environment like a modern-day chameleon. The Thai text Ramakien mentions that Ravana's skin was green like a chameleon. Human skin cannot be green. He definitely had reptilian blood in him. In Sri Lanka, several reptiles are named after Ravana. For example, this snake is called Ravanage medilla. and even has the scientific name Apsidura ravanae after King Ravana because of his reptilian descent. During my travels in Sri Lanka, I saw many snake charmers who considered themselves as descendants of Ravana, and they say Ravana was born with Naga ancestry. Today, we think the word Naga only means...
Pretty amazing stuff. The rest of that will be in the link in the description if you want to check it out, man. That's... I told you, I could play this whole thing. Amazing. He's good. I really enjoy his work. God, and he's doing it, man. He's out there going to the places. Well, I think he lives out there, right? Yeah, so maybe that's what I should do. I should go around Arizona and go to every UFO. Well, I don't know. We'll see. There was a UFO crash in Kingdom? No, it's a Kingman, Arizona. It's kind of far. But there was a crash. I think it was in 1967. Anyway, this is a 1,200-year-old Vimana, which is what some people think are old UFOs or alien spacecraft. So we'll take a look at this here right now. 3, 2, go.
We are in Ellora Caves in India, and I'm going to show
the Ellora Caves, okay.
you a Vimana, which is an ancient flying device. You are in for a big surprise because it's completely different from what we think it is. By the end of this video, I hope you will come to a logical conclusion if such a flying device could have ever been used in the past. What is so special about this 1,200-year-old carving? It shows a scene from the Hindu epic Ramayana where Ravana, who was the king of Sri Lanka, is shown as flying in the air. According to the scripture, he uses a flying object called Pushpaka Vimana. During this flight, he was attacked by a bird called Jatayu, which is also shown in the carving. There is no guesswork involved here because it's all documented in the Hindu epic Ramayana. Now, let's take a closer look at how this flying device looks. Instead of an aircraft-like machine, it's shown as a much smaller device which is attached to Ravana's back. Surprisingly...
Holy shit! Oh my god! That's like the humanoid I captured. That's it! He's sitting in a... Oh my fucking god! That's what I said! He's sitting in a chair, and he's got a thing around his waist like a high chair with... My guy had a huge helmet on that was octagon-shaped. But behind him was a huge device, and here it is! This is crazy.
This device looks very similar to a modern-day jetpack.
Oh my god,
First,
that's crazy.
Notice how firmly Ravana is fastened to the Vimana using plenty of straps. In his safety harness, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 straps. Remarkably, you can even see the main strap going from his waist and being securely hooked on to the Vimana.
That's crazy.
This is the exact same technique that we use today in a jetpack. If you're flying, you wouldn't want to lose the jetpack in mid-air, would you? Now, there is also a circular object carved on this Vimana that's very similar to a modern-day propeller. You can even see the spinning blades of the propeller.
Wow.
Remember that this is a side view of the scene, which shows only one side of everything. This means that there could have been another propeller on the other side for balance.
That's crazy.
Again, notice the similarity with the modern-day jetpack that uses 2 rotors on either side. Was this 1,200-year-old carving created based on an actual working Vimana? Why else would it be so similar to a working jetpack today?
I don't know.
Look at
Praveen, whatever. This is crazy, though. Oh, there's still... we'll go another 30 seconds.
This part at the top of a modern-day jetpack. It's called a safety roll bar, which is a gear stick-like device used for safe landing. Now, look at the top of the Vimana, a very similar device that looks like a gear stick too.
I don't see it.
Is this all just a coincidence? Were these carvings done based on pure imagination, or did people carve what they really saw?
That's absolutely phenomenal on every level. I don't get it. It makes me very scared to know what we don't know. You know what I mean?
Pushpaka Vimana is shown in modern day Indian movies and TV shows. You can see how our generation, which is more used to commercial and private planes, showed as a small aircraft with wings. This is because the directors create these scenes with the machine.
Yeah, by the way, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That would never propel anybody a foot off the ground or even an inch. But the link to this will also be in the description. You understand why I can't play it all, right? You understand why I can't play the whole thing. So the link will be in the description when the show's over. Next! Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if I want to go there yet. Okay. We're going to go there now. So, Stephen Wolfram is talking about communicating with alien intelligence. This is the guy who created the language in the movie Arrival. So he's interviewing with this guy. This is from Lex Clips. So it's a short, this is 21 minutes, but I'll just play the first couple of minutes. And this way you get hooked, and maybe I'll go there later. All right, in 3, 2, go.
You and your son, Christopher, helped create the...
Somebody needs to give this guy an upper, so we'll wait for that. Never happened. Anyway, here we go. This is so weird.
Alien language in the movie Arrival. So let me ask maybe a bit of a crazy question, but if aliens were to visit us on Earth, do you think we would be able to find a common language?
Well, by the time we're saying aliens are visiting us, we've already prejudiced the whole story. Because the concept of an alien actually visiting, so to speak, we already know they're kind of things that make sense to talk about visiting. So we already know they exist in the same kind of physical setup that we do. They're not, it's not just radio signals. It's an actual thing that shows up and so on. So I think in terms of, can one find ways to communicate? Well, the best example we have of this right now is AI. That's our first sort of example of alien intelligence. And the question is, how well do we communicate with AI? If you were in the middle of a neural net and you open it up and it's like, what are you thinking? Can you discuss things with it? It's not easy, but it's not absolutely impossible. So I think given the setup of your question, aliens visiting, I think the answer is yes, one will be able to find some form of communication, whatever communication means. Communication requires notions of purpose and things like this. It's a kind of philosophical quagmire.
So if AI is a kind of alien life form, what do you think visiting looks like? So if we look at aliens visiting, and we'll get to discuss computation and the world of computation, but if you were to imagine, you said you already prejudiced something by saying you visit, but how would aliens visit?
By visit, there's kind of an implication, and here we're using the imprecision of human language. In a world of the future, if that's represented in computational language, we might be able to take the concept visit and go look in the documentation basically and find out exactly what does that mean, what properties does.
What is he saying? I feel like he's talking in circles. He's talking in circles because I've listened now to this 3 times and he won't answer. What really is visiting? Is visiting having the language, or is it really visiting when you get the language? Is it maybe the aliens will visit, when they have a language that we could understand, then we could say they visited. But until we see them visit, we don't really know if they visited until we talk to them. How do we know they're here unless we've talked to them? Because we don't know. How do we know? We can see them, but are they really there? We can't communicate them, so how do we know they're alive? Are they looking at me? I don't even know who I am.
Visit have and so on. But by visit in ordinary human language, I'm kind of taking it to be there's, something, a physical embodiment that shows up in a spacecraft, since we kind of know that that's necessary. We're not imagining it's just, photons showing up in a radio signal that, photons in some very elaborate pattern. We're imagining it's physical things made of atoms and so on that show up.
Can it be?
We're imagining it as photons. Are we really seeing them, or are we seeing a light? Gilligan, my boy. Hey, Mr. Howell, we're just talking about aliens and UFOs. Gilligan, my boy. I can't do it anymore. Can't do Mr. Howell anymore. Not allowed. I forgot about my chewy coffee. This guy's talking in circles. Well, if we knew they were here, would we think they were photons being shot to us and they were images of light? Because light without language is just light. Am I wrong or am I right? Am I right? That was pretty darn good, I have to admit. I did take a long sip, so that's chewy coffee, guys. What do you want from me? Every time you drink a little, you say a little chewy. You drink a lot of chewy coffee, you say a lot of chewy shit. It's chewy coffee. All right, this guy's talking in circles. I thought it would be fun to listen to. Yeah, it was fun to me, I guess. I'm just trying. I'm trying. All right. You know what I'm going to do? Because I didn't do it, and I want to do it. Hold on. You don't need to be a hero. Why? Oh, wait, there's a video coming up. Oh, right after Third Phase has got a video coming out. Right after tonight's show. The UFO task force has been enabled here in Arizona. I have to promote it a little bit. So check this out. I have to. I'm in Arizona. So me and Doc Skinner are now Third Phases. They're starting this new investigating team. We're the guinea pigs here in Arizona. So me and Doc, we're going to split the state up basically. And anytime Third Phase gets a sighting from Arizona or one of us gets it, we will go and investigate. I'll take the drones with me. I'll take my 4K camera. I'll take this camera, the other one, microphones. Doc does the same with his beautiful equipment. And we will create pretty much an episode out of what we captured. And people know that when we're coming out there, we're actually going to do a real investigation. No bullshit. So, that's what's here. And I'm going to play it for you. If you need anything, ask Doc first. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Phase of Moon. I thought it was a nice piece.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, we've got a special report for you today. We got
Did you see me? I'm like, huh?
Our correspondents. They're based out of Arizona, and there's been a plethora of UFO sightings in that state. So we're reaching out to the public. If anybody in Arizona has seen a UFO or have any evidence captured.
Just to let you guys know, when this starts here in a few more seconds, you're going to see me start laughing. I wound up getting the giggles, which I had today, as a matter of fact. But watch, you'll see me, and I try to hide it. I don't think I did a good job.
Anything on video, maybe a landing site.
Well, what made me laugh was when he said Doc Skinner, and I don't know why it made me laugh. It still makes me laugh.
Trace evidence.
I don't know
we got
why.
a correspondence. We got Doc Skinner along with Richard Giordano. They're based out of Arizona, and let me tell you, it's going to be exciting. Right here at Third Phase of Moon, we're getting the word out. We want to have correspondence around this world, including the United States, first off. So if you're interested to be a participant, or if you've got any kind of information you want to share with us, we're right here at Third Phase of Moon. But let's get it started right here in Arizona. We got both Doc and Rich. Doc, what do you got to say about Arizona? Why is it so much of a hot spot in your opinion?
Well, I think it might have something to do with so much ancient, rich, spiritual land that we have here with all the different tribes. A lot of places that are very, very, what is the word I'm looking for?
Spiritual.
Sacred.
Oh, right, sacred.
And
anyway, you get it. That's what we're doing. That's the video. There's nothing else to see. All right, I told you already. All right, here we go. Unexplained paranormal events still can't be explained. This is a good video, by the way. We never played it, so I'm going to play a few minutes.
Third phase of moon.
I hear the mouse clicking.
Third.
Welcome back, everybody, from around the world. It's Blake Cousins, and we're doing it live. Welcome to the show. And we usually don't do these live events, but I wanted to get your opinions on some of the ghosts that have been seen or sighted around the islands of Hawaii. And right now, I invite you to join me on a hunt as we go around the big island of Hawaii to go in search of legends like the Night Marchers, Menehune, ghost that...
Bird phase of flu. Okay. Bird phase that flew.
A white ghost seen in the neighborhood, terrifying young kids.
A white ghost?
We've got the whole story, guys. Give us a big thumbs up if I'm coming in loud and clear.
Whoa,
and
what was
we're gonna
that?
Be doing a shout out to the chat here.
Was that them? Was that me?
Up if I'm coming in loud and clear.
Oh, that was him.
And
Woo!
We're going to be doing a
okay.
shout out to the chat here in just a bit. I know it's just building up, but tell your friends. And hopefully we see something. This place is quite amazing. Look, what is that? It's not a chupacabra, but it's a little wild boar pig.
Aww.
Old technology with new technology, a water system that was built for the plantations. Chinese immigrants traveled to Hawaii over 100 years ago to build this water system, and now in the middle of the forest, this water irrigation continues to supply farmers around the state. Quite amazing. Now this trail dates back for centuries. The Hawaiians use this trail to get to the mountains here, known as Pu'ukapu, the Forbidden Hills. The reason being, the Hawaiians would go to war with other Ali'i chiefs and their warriors. While they battled, the women were sent here to hide as a peaceful ground, not to be messed with while the battle went on. Thanks for joining us live, everybody from around the world. Appreciate you joining us on the chat. We got a lot of people in. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. There's a lot of things you're about to see that amaze me, and I'm sure you're going to be amazed.
I hope so. Come on, third phase. Oh, look at that. Do you know the Hawaiian Islands? I'm not sure. I think their island that they're on, the Big Island, has... I think it's all of the world. Like, if you had a desert, there's a desert there. There's tropical, there's what else? There's a city. And I mean, the only thing there actually is, they get snow on the big mountain. It was a Mauna Kea, the big one. So they get everything on this island. It's a trip.
Fantastic. Incredible. You know what?
Wow.
What you're about to see is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. Come on, take a look at this, guys. About 1,000-foot drop off straight
Whoa,
down.
no shit. Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna stay as close to the wall as we can because I'm kind of getting dizzy here. This is ridiculous.
The vertical cliffs are over 1,600 feet. If you fell, you wouldn't make it, I guarantee it.
The gap between the other side of the mountain and here is about 2 miles wide.
Wow.
This trail right here is over 300 years old. People have said that the Hawaiian night marchers, ancient Hawaiian spirits, have actually walked down these trails. Thus, some of the explanation for the strange lights that have been spotted here. Even Reynolds Kamakavivioli, a Hawaiian kahuna, claims that Waipio Valley, this area, has its own vortex. They say if you ever come across a night marcher, you're never to look at them in the eye. The best thing to do is lay down on the ground and act as if you're an animal.
No, what I remember is you're supposed to take off all your clothes and lay down. But I don't think he was going to say that, I think. But that's how I remembered it when I watched it. I thought, didn't I watch? Yeah, I think I'm right. I wouldn't forget something like that.
We made a movie about the Night Marchers. It's on Amazon Prime right now. It's about the legend. If you like scary movies, check out The Night Marchers on Amazon Prime. It's available. It's all about the legends of Hawaii. It's an incredible story. We made it last year, and we're so glad it's up on Amazon Prime. Check out The Night Marchers.
1,500 feet down, straight down. Many of Hawaiians have been sacrificed, pushed down these cliffs. Other mystical beings have been spotted in this area, known as the Menehune. So this place is quite spiritual. The Hawaiians know this place for a reason. As the Valley of Kings, it is overwhelming.
Appreciate the 500 watchers right now around the world joining us on this adventure. Appreciate it so much. You guys rock.
You can feel the static charge in the air, thus the possibility and the reasoning behind strange lights here. Speaking of UFO sightings, let's take a look at this latest submission to us right here at Third Phase.
Oh, UFO sighting? All right.
I have no idea what these are, Jaden.
Yeah, it's Venus and Mars, I think, in the night sky, day sky. Figured it. 7 a.m. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Venus and Arcturus or something like that. What is the other one that's usually bright in the morning?
A few years ago, but we thought we'd share it with you. It's a pretty good one. Massive bright orbs in the sky, broad daylight sighting. They're very strange. I believe that these could be biological in nature, possibly living creatures. What do you guys think? What do you guys think these...
Is it moving or are the clouds moving? That doesn't look like Venus. It looks...
Could be.
No, they're moving.
They're sitting still now. They come through the clouds early.
I don't know. Let me see something here.
The clouds have rolled into the valley, so I'd say that... The clouds have rolled into the valley, so I'd say that's it.
I think it's Venus.
That's it for the hike, but it was quite amazing. I'm glad you got to come along for the ride. I'm sure you've seen something that most of the world has.
What happened? Guys?
So we got these adventures that we want to continue to roll on right here at Third Phase
The
Moon,
hell
and
just
we
happened?
appreciate everybody joining us. We've even got more adventures for you. In regards to a hunt,
What's coming up?
you guys ever heard of the Lapa Hoi Hoi Train Museum? Well, let me tell you, this place has a lot of paranormal activity. Guys, check this out. Let me know what you guys think. The photographs that were taken in the museum, in my opinion, represent possibly the best paranormal activity of ghosts captured in photographs. Watch.
Hey, Doug. How's it going? Good to see you. Hey, thanks a lot for letting Third Phase of Moon have exclusive access right here Tell me, you have some amazing paranormal and supernatural photographs you want to share with us?
You betcha. They're right in here. Would you like to see them?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see what they're talking about. Just take a look at some of these. Some of these amazing photographs were taken by workers and visitors
Oh,
to
wow.
the museum.
Oh, cool.
This is the train conductor's main office, and let me tell you, there's some serious paranormal activity happening here, as you can tell by some of these photos.
Oh, that's awesome.
This photo is absolutely stunning. The wardrobe matches the time for its period.
Yeah, you know, even I don't trust them even back then. They knew that they were able to do this when they noticed there was what do you call it? Double exposure. They learned about that right away when they started developing film and stuff. Yeah, you know, these are great though, because, you know, back then, the only thing it could be is double exposure. And they didn't have editing software. So most likely, you know, you're getting some legitimate stuff.
One of the photographs that fascinated me the most is the apparition that appeared in this photograph next to this piano.
Do you guys see it? These photos were not doctored in any way. They're still at the museum to take a look at. You
Workers,
see
along with
apparitions. It's
visitors
very
at
bizarre.
the museum, often report strange noises, like footsteps or background music, as if a piano were playing.
That's weird.
Do you guys see that?
In this photograph you're going to be witnessing next, it may showcase what possibly could be old train workers that are taking a little bit of break right here on this couch.
No way.
When people look at it, they say they can see a man with a cowboy hat and a t-shirt.
Could these
I
be
don't see it.
apparitions of daring young
I see
men
something.
who lost their lives
Oh, I see it.
building the
Okay.
railroad?
Yeah, I see it now.
Multiple men spotted in this photograph. You can see the men sitting from left to right wearing a wardrobe from the era, from the 1800s.
This is a museum for the public now, but it once was a private residence for the conductor and his family.
Wow.
And in this photo, it appears that it possibly could be the conductor's son in this photograph appearing before you.
That's a nice little place, actually.
It's amazing on how many
wow,
photographs
there's his
of
face.
ghosts that they
Here's the mouth, the nose, the eyes. It looks like a woman to me.
see at the train station. Do you see the apparition of the little boy's face?
After looking through all the photographs, I have to say this is
What
one of the
happened?
best ever caught on film. Right here before me.
I think he's tripping out, man. What's going on? There's an electrical disturbance in the force.
The apparition.
Oh.
kind of feel a
Amazing
sense
supernatural
of
photo
weirdness there.
was photographed by a woman from Oklahoma. Paranormal activity continues right here outside alongside this caboose. If you look closely in this photograph, there is an apparition standing next to this railing.
The workers there swear they've had so many ghost encounters they don't know what's going on. We got almost over 600 live watchers. Hit that thumbs up.
In 2002, Lapahoi Train Museum was commissioned to restore this 1900s caboose.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw this part.
What remains here are entities and spirits captured on photographs.
That's
and the
cool.
spirits still haunt this train museum to this day. Just look at some of these amazing pictures.
Well, let's go do a ghost hunt, man. Sheesh.
People swear that this looks like one of the train
The
conductors.
spirit, when it dies, crosses into another realm. Could it be that they have been trapped and have been denied access into the heavens? The photos that you have seen in this segment have not been altered, photoshopped in any way.
Oh, okay.
They're 100% genuine. And if you want to come down to Lapahoi Train Museum and check out the photos yourself, Doug will show you the photo album.
Let me tell you, that whole train area and what's going on in that area is very bizarre. You could feel that there's spirits around there. There might be paranormal activity beyond other places. I tell you what, even the Travel Channel was going to do a special on that museum, and I'd have to say I wish we did get the Travel Channel down there to do some paranormal investigation. But I ask you guys, what do you guys think? Should we get into an investigation and take a look a little closer? Is it worthwhile? Because like I said, you can see images of ghost. There it seems like a female, somebody sitting down. It's very bizarre. You see apparently a person said that this is a conductor there, just pretty much walking down the steps of the caboose. Very strange indeed. And now, have you guys ever heard of the Night Marchers? Well, let me tell you, this is kind of a counter legend to it. It's called the Ghost of the White Lady. And a lot of people said that they've encountered ghosts in this area of a white lady that haunts this place for over 50 years.
Wow.
And let me tell you, it scared a lot of people around here. It scared them. Dare I say shitless? It's a scary legend. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this live event. We are doing it from Hawaii. And we got some more episodes and UFOs coming in, but I just wanted to share with you this ghost hunt that we went and we did an investigation on the Night Marchers. But this one, it's about the White Lady. Listen up.
Oh, cool.
Very scary indeed.
Oh, right on.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and in this episode, we're gonna look into the White Lady, the ghost of Pauilo, and the mystery that surrounds it. We're gonna ask the people from this community of what they think in regards to the phenomenon of the ghost lady of Pauilo.
This is great. This is cool.
So we were driving along the baseball park right here that is claimed to be a paranormal hotspot, and we saw these gentlemen right here enjoying the afternoon, and we pulled over and asked them if they've experienced or heard anything about the paranormal activity going on right here. Tell us, what have you heard about what happens in this baseball field?
A white lady or something like that.
Yeah, she I don't
hang
know, like
herself.
they told us before she hang herself in the mango tree, and then like other people would say that they see her like walking on the tip of the chain link fence back there, and then by the time she reached that corner, then she's gone. That's very.
So the white lady has been seen across here. She basically committed suicide. You live right across from the
Yeah, I live right down the road.
Have you ever had any paranormal activity going on in your house, or have you come across
Nothing by my house though, but more up towards this mango tree right here. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel
the same
like
story about the white lady.
Yeah, the tree. Dude, that guy lives right by the tree. Oh, I'd love that.
Thank Mr. DB Cooper for the huge super chat. Appreciate the support. All the support here on those super
DB
chats.
Cooper.
Help Third Phase Moon get out and bring you the latest news. Mr. DCB Cooper, good to see you here on Third Phase.
DB. DC? Is it DBC?
Smoking time,
Mr.
just walking
DB
home,
Cooper.
you walking past, you feel them.
That goes over your evidence.
So how long have you heard about the what's been going on at this park right across from your home here?
Ever since I was a little kid, ever since I could remember. Yeah, that was always the young kid. Yeah, everybody was always watch out.
That glitch is not... That's like interference. That's not a normal glitch. Usually you would see pixelating and stuff like that, but I just gotta do. I don't know. It's a weird.
Yeah, that's how we used to come home early.
I wonder, did you guys check to see if there are ley lines that happen to go right through Hawaii?
So, if you were to go out there, if we're to do a paranormal investigation.
It is a ghost glitch.
At night, do you think we would?
That's not me. That's Blake.
Wow, huge super chat. I'm just pausing it. I want to give a big shout out again to Mr. DCB Cooper with the $10 super chat. Very huge contributions. Every bit counts. Helps those that comes up major media, but Third Phase of Moon's there. Share it to the world. Let's get back to this.
We're running out of time.
Maybe get something on our camera.
Yeah, there's a good chance though.
Yeah, good chance.
Good chance.
All right, if you guys want to watch the rest of that, you could always go over to Third Phase. I'll put the link in the description, and I'm sure you guys probably already have it saved somewhere. I would play the whole thing. You want me to just play it? I'll play it. Yeah, why not? We've only got a few minutes left, and then the video comes out right after. So let's do this. I'll just finish it. Why not?
Legend has it in this small town called Powilo that there is a force, some kind of energy which creates paranormal activity. And right here at this baseball park might be an exclusive hotspot over here at the mango tree. Apparently a white lady, a white ghost appears at night. And we're gonna try and get testimony from people right here in the neighborhood in regards to the phenomenon. So we're here with the local resident, and he claims he knows a little insight about the ghost and the female that hung herself. Hey, welcome to Third Phase of Moon. Can you tell us what you know about the paranormal activity happening in the park in this neighborhood?
I never heard of what you said earlier about somebody seeing a spirit walking on top of the fence, but I know that it was for real. It started. Miss Lukita hung herself up at the Powilo gym.
Have you had any friends that have
And I
seen?
heard that some spiritual.
Oh, guys, I just remembered. I need to end the show in a few minutes. I'm going on Spaced Out Radio's roundtable. So I need to... I'll put the link in the description or go to Third Phase. Now, at the top of this hour, Third Phase has another premiere. We talk about this sighting, daytime sighting. So me, Doc Skinner, and Dr. J talk with Blake with this new sighting. It's pretty good, actually. I think I ruined it. I mess everything up with my stupid balloon theories. What am I, dumb? What am I doing? Ruining it. I think I ruin it. I ruin everything. All right. There's a video that's going around. Let me show this real quick. You seen this thing? It's on Facebook. I don't know how old it is. I've never seen it. I mean, it totally looks CGI. But, you know, it's nice to look at these and think, this is what it's going to look like when the aliens show themselves. Look, I don't have a problem with people posting this. I only have a problem when they're making money and they say, this is real. Yeah. So tell me it's real CGI. That's all you got to say. Make all the money you want. Replying to Spaced Out Radio about what? Oh, okay. The show. Oh, that's about the show tonight. Okay. Okay. One more thing. And this is the doorbell cam. I don't really care about this. These are scary videos that were coming out. Darren, hey, I got a $10 super chat from Darren Bosch. Is it Bosch, B-A-C-H-E, or Bach? I want to thank you very much for that, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Totally. I keep forgetting, even though I've had it for almost a year, the super chat. I see, look, it's not working. It still doesn't work. I got to get rid of that. This little tracker at the top, I don't know who to talk to. You can't talk to anybody at OBS. All you do is get FAQs. Look, I have a problem. I need help, and nothing you give me helps. There is nothing that says I cannot get this to work. And you know what they tell you? Some of them won't work. But so far, none work. They only work for... Not even for the show. Like if I was to log out, log back in, it'll update this at the top. But it won't calculate the next incoming super chat or new subscriber and whatever. But thank you, Darren. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. That was pretty cool. $10. Spaced Out Radio. Good Canadian kid. The other day I said Canadians are gullible. Darren, you know, Dave reminded me of it. It was funny the way you did it. But, you know, I think Canadians are more... But you know who's more? We are Americans are more gullible than Canadians. I think Canadians are just nicer about the way they tell you you're seeing balloons, bud. They said, you know, it really looks like balloons. It really does. And I picked this up from them, especially Dave. But I wasn't there. I don't know, man. That's what I say. I will. It looks just like a balloon, but I wasn't there. I wasn't. You guys are great. Everybody's great. All right, we're getting out of here. So look, thank you newcomers, thank you subscribers, thank you super chatters and moderators and veterans. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. I'm trying to get an interview for tomorrow. We'll be here. Same time, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, 3 a.m. UK time, and 5 p.m. Australian. Don't forget, 5 a.m. Australian, sorry. Tomorrow. Well, you know what I mean. The next day. All right, so here's what's going on. Dave Scott, SOR, and friends on Roundtable at the top of this hour, 9 minutes from now. Also at the top of the hour, Third Phase of Moon has a video premiering, which I'm going to be watching the same time the show starts. I'll try not to mess up my Roundtable appearance, but thank you all very much. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the show and thumbs up. You know, we try to get to 60 likes a show now. It was 50, now we're at 60. So let's get there. Share. You can even help support the show. Go become a Patreon or a patron at patreon.com/GUFON Radio. And also at PayPal and the Cash App if you want to support GUFON. Email me if you have any sightings. No dots, no dust at GUFONradio@gmail.com. I got to get out of here. I got so much more work to do. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later tonight. If you're looking up, you ain't looking out. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.